only place to hear cheaters get busted. This is the Dave Ryan Show's War of the Roses, 101.3 KDWB.
Ellie's on the phone for another War of the Roses on KDWB. Ellie is maybe of the school of once a cheater, always a cheater. Because
pretty common.
We've heard that a lot. Do you believe that, Ellie? Once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah, I really do. I really, really do.
Well, tell me what's going on with your ex-boyfriend who is now trying to get back. Is he trying to get back in your life? Is that the story?
Yeah, so I dated this guy for a long time, Brad, and he just wasn't a good boyfriend. And he wasn't super nice to me. And I think it was one of those things where, like, I just really liked him, and I really wanted him to like me. So I just, like, kept going after him. But he was way more concerned about hanging out with his friends, and he was really concerned with going hunting. And that...
Well, it's Minnesota. We are a very outdoorsy kind of a sport. So you got your deer season, you got your pheasant season, and other seasons I'm not really sure of. Fish,
really hunting.
There's
fishing.
the fish opener.
Okay,
yeah.
Anytime there's something to do with hunting or sports or things, we should probably just not comment.
Yeah, I did go pheasant hunting once. I had my gun on safety, so when the birds were flush, I tried to take a shot, and the gun was on safety,
Cute.
And that was it didn't work out well. So more about Brad. What's going on right now? What's up?
So he went out of town with his buddy.
Now this was back with when he did cheat. I got ahead of you. You're now giving me a little history on Brad, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it was a while ago, and we have definitely broken up since, because he went out with his friends and, like, for the weekend, and that's when I found out that he was cheating on me, because I get a text from him that says, "Good morning, Snuggles." And let's be clear, we weren't there. He's not the kind of guy that says "Good morning, Snuggles."
And
so
he never called you. He never called you Snuggles before.
No.
Oh.
So that stands out. Like,
really
who's this for? Yeah.
Names. Yeah. So I texted him back, and he didn't text back immediately. Like, I could tell that I kind of caught him in something. Because at first I thought it was really cute, and then I was like, no, that's because I was just kind of already suspicious about something.
Yeah.
And so after doing a little investigating and, like, asking around some of his friends and looking on his social media, I realized that he was cheating on me.
That Snuggles was so he had probably whoever Snuggles was, he had texted you by mistake, and then when you write back and said Snuggles, what's Snuggles? And then he's like, uh-oh. So then you found out that he was cheating, and then what did you do?
Well, then first of all, I lost my mind. Then I immediately broke up with him because, again, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I've been cheated on several times. I don't understand why. Like, I'm a super nice person, but I guess, like, that's just what keeps happening to me, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore.
Yeah. I understand that.
But now, is he trying to get back into your life?
Well, that's the thing. I get all of these calls from his friends who keep saying that he keeps talking about me and he misses me and he wants to get back together. And, I mean, I guess I would believe that from him, but I don't necessarily believe that from these people, and I don't really understand why, because he's not necessarily the one reaching out. So I don't know. I really have no idea.
So his friends are saying, you know what, give Brad another chance. He likes you a lot. He talks about you. He says he's screwed up. He misses you, things like that.
Yeah, his friend Bo says that he's totally changed, and that, you know, that he said that he wouldn't make this mistake again, that it won't happen.
So is Brad putting the friends up to that?
I don't know. I don't know if he's putting it up to them, or putting that up to them. But, like, why would he do that? But they keep saying that to me, and like his friends are randomly sending me messages. Why?
Have you ever had a friend intervene on your behalf, Fallon? It's like, okay, I think one time Susan and I got in a fight many years ago, or I think, it was either Susan or Julie, I don't remember, and then Brentley intervened on my behalf, and he's like, you know what, he's sorry, he's stupid, and blah, 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 blah.
One time that I remember with a guy I was dating, and Abby, I had Abby call him, but that one time is the only time.
What did he say? What was the argument? What was the...
No idea.
Really?
I literally have no idea, yeah. I wish I could think of it.
Fallon just found $20. You should take her back.
In most of my relationships, that would work.
I'm kidding. All right. So, Ellie, before you even get back into this game with Brad, you listened to War of the Roses. You were telling me off the air, you said that it's so funny. You hear these women who have been cheated on, and they take some guy back who's cheated before, and you're like, oh my God, you're screaming at the radio, no, don't do it. But here you are in not the exact same situation, but you broke up with a guy who cheated on you, and you're thinking about, well, maybe I should call him because you really did like him back when you were dating.
Yeah, I really did like him then. There's definitely some things that would have to change, though. The cheating thing, I mean, that's done. Like, that has to be out the door.
What about, like, nights and weekends with his buddies? I mean, was he one of those guys who's like, hey, I'm going down to the bar and I'm going to be back, like about 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon? I mean, was he, are you going to still let him do that? I mean, that's down the road. That's a couple of balls down the table, I think.
Yeah, and it's not like, I'm not crazy. Like, of course you can go hang out with your friends, but, like, check in with me every now and then. Like, don't disappear for 2 days.
Yeah.
But you're single now, and you're not seeing anybody, so you're thinking, well, let's do War of the Roses on this guy and see whether he sends the roses. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's not likely he would send them to you, because why would he?
You guys aren't dating.
Well, that's the thing. Then why are his friends telling me?
Okay. So, really, think about it. If he got a dozen roses and he's really hung up on you, then maybe he would be.
Yeah.
But here's the other good news. If he's seen somebody else, Snuggles, for example, then he would probably send the roses to somebody else. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. Ellie, we're going to take some phone calls from people who are going to let us know what they think, whether they took a cheater back and it turned out okay, whether they took a cheater back and it didn't turn out okay, whether him texting you and calling you Snuggles is something that maybe has ever happened to them. It's like, oh, wait, that text wasn't meant for me.
Yeah.
Call us at 651-989-KDWB, and we'll kind of discuss what we think is going to happen and who he will send the flowers to. Will he send the flowers to Ellie or Snuggles or somebody else? Hold on. Call me at 651-989-KDWB, and we'll do that right now. War of the Roses on KDWB. Let me bring you up to speed here in case you missed what's going on. Ellie called in and said that she was dating a guy named Brad. Brad cheated on her. He found out that she found out when he was apparently deer hunting up in the UP.
Okay.
That he texted her and said, hey, good morning, Snuggles. And she's like, well, who's Snuggles? So it turned out he was cheating. She dumped him, and now his friends are saying, hey, take him back. He's like sad. He misses you.
He loves you so much.
So let's talk to you and find out what you think. Should she be taken back, or what do you think? Let's start with another Ellie in Lindstrom. Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
What do you think's going on? What should she do? What's happening?
Okay, so he has never texted her, right?
Apparently not.
That's
yeah, it
what
doesn't
she
sound
said,
like
yeah.
it.
Okay, so she should not reach out first, because that just seems desperate for one. And I guess another reason is if he is not asking for another chance, like, she should not even think about going back.
So she shouldn't take him back unless he reaches out to her first.
Yeah.
And then you
Correct.
can consider it, but if it's just friends, there's really no bother in even trying.
Right.
I gotcha.
I see that for sure.
Okay. Thanks, Ellie. Caitlin in Taylor's Falls. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
What happened with you?
The last time I took a cheater back in my life, I caught him like right away because the girl wasn't even trying to hide it from me. Like, she knew that we were together, but she was posting on his Facebook like 2 days after it started. But I decided to take him back because we had a long history. It was a good relationship. And nothing was the same, like, at all. Like, I was still super suspicious. I couldn't trust him. I knew that he still had the dating app that he found her on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
nothing really
Everything.
changed in the whole thing. You had text?
Yep. I took my cheating husband back because his family begged me to. He still cheated. He just got better at hiding it.
Boo. Kristen, last word before we get to the War of the Roses second part. What do you think?
I just want to say first off, it sounds like she is way too good for him, and that he wasn't that great anyway. So I think she should just move on.
Yeah.
You know, in one side, it's weird because it sounds like she said she really likes him. Then another thing is like, she sounds like she doesn't really like him
Yeah,
that
she's
much.
like, he wasn't really good to me. If you know that, even, and then add that in the mix with the cheating, then what was there?
All right, it's War of the Roses. Let's make the phone call.
And that's it. We won't take up much more of your time other than getting the info from you to send out roses today. As promised, we'll send out a dozen long stem romantic roses. Who would you like to send those to, Brad?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to send them to Julie.
Okay. And then, like with most flowers, there we can put a card with it. What would you like the card to say?
You can put, can't wait for our trip this weekend.
Oh, you're going out of town this weekend?
Yeah, just a little trip
That's
out of
nice.
town.
Just you and your
Yeah.
girlfriend?
Just this girl I'm seeing.
Okay. Have you guys been seeing each other for a while?
Not long, no.
Okay.
Oh, that girl's really nosy. That flower lady from the company, she's really nosy.
Not just in that job.
Let me jump in and save you, Brad. You know, it's not actually...
Who's this?
Sometimes things are not what they appear to be. For example, the
Okay.
woman that called you from the cable company to ask you about flowers and things like that, that's not really a real person. That's Fallon from KDWB, a radio station.
Oh, hi.
And my name's Dave, also from a radio station, KDWB. And we were asked to call you by someone to see who you would send flowers to. I don't think you would guess in a million years who was calling to test you to see who you would send flowers to. Do you want to guess who it might be that wanted to find out who you would send roses to?
What?
Yeah, it's a little confusing. So somebody called us and said, hey, I want to know who Brad would send roses to if he won free roses. Because she was hoping that maybe you would send them to her. Any idea who that might be?
I'm not sure. I have no idea.
You might be pleasantly surprised, or at least surprised to find out that it's Ellie. As a matter of fact, Ellie's on the other phone right now.
Okay.
Hi.
Wow.
Hi. How do you feel about that, Ellie? I mean, he sent flowers to someone else.
Why is Bo and all the rest of your friends telling me that you want to get back together with me? Why are you sending the roses to me? If you were so hung up on me, why are you sending them to me?
I don't know. Do you want me to send them to you?
No.
I mean, I would.
No, I don't want you. No,
Flowers
I don't want your pity roses.
Flowers aren't real.
No, it's not. Yeah, there's not really roses. I
No.
should explain that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really no roses. But
Oh, great. Okay.
But are you
Oh, my
you're
God.
seeing, obviously you're seeing this other girl seriously enough to go out of town with her?
I'm barely seeing her. I mean, it's not.
But you're going out of town with her. That's not barely.
Ellie, I mean, we're not together right now. I didn't know this was going to happen.
Well,
I mean, what do you want?
what I
mean-
want is for you to decide, because your friends keep telling me that you want to get back together with me and sending me all these texts and giving me all these messages that you keep thinking about me and you keep talking about me. But, like, here you are dating this other girl and you're taking her on a trip out of town?
Okay,
I mean, how
yeah,
often
I
did we do that?
do. I do, but we weren't seeing each other. I haven't heard from you. So, I mean, I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know this was you know what I
So
mean?
it's not worth trying to get back together?
No, I didn't say that. It is, of course.
Well, that's what you're doing. I mean, you're not actively working on anything.
Well, let me jump in here. I'm no mediator or anything, but I mean, really, you're not really together. So does he have a point that, he can send the roses to somebody else?
I think he does. I think he can. But
Ellie?
Okay, look, he can send the roses to whoever he wants. Absolutely. So, you know what? I don't want the roses. I don't want the fake roses. I don't want. Please tell your friends to stop talking to me. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. It is clear that you don't like me. I don't like you. Let's move on.
Hold on. Why? You're jumping to conclusions. Like, I mean, we're not together, and you're mad at me because I was just like living my life. I mean, am I supposed to sit here and pine for you when I
do think that is what you would like.
I mean, yeah, but it's not realistic. I mean, of course, I wish you were talking to me this whole time, but you weren't.
But you cheated
You know what I
on me.
mean? Like, what?
So, Ellie,
Okay,
is there? It doesn't sound like there's any way you're going to like accept his.
No, yeah. I mean,
explanation.
this is done. I'm done.